always missed Africa. Even though I live in Europe, Africa was always my dream to come back. I would like you to cook for the artist. Now, which artists were there? It was Lucky Dube, there was Miriam Makeba, Afro Blonde. When you're self-employed in Holland, it's very difficult, and in my field with African cooking, it's very difficult to find people who can cook.
At some point, you also had an opportunity to actually cook for the Zambian national team.
Yes, the Kalusha came to our house with the whole team. My son brought them.
So this is the jollof.
This is the jollof rice.
Rice.
Yes.
Okay.
Exotic rice, actually.
And
We say smoked chicken. Yeah.
It's very popular among Nigerians and Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, so we're here in Kanchui village, and I'm meeting one of actually most interesting person that I've come across, and I'll let her introduce herself. She's a Zambian, but she's based in the Netherlands, and she's trying to make her way back to Zambia and actually establish something very, very big here in the village. So I'll let her introduce herself. You can tell the people your names and
you have to excuse me, people. People are gonna watch this video. My name is Tandy. I'm not really a video girl, but anyway, I'll do my best because of the project. My name is Tandy Sakala Chirwa, the Lind from Wine Garden, from Wine Garden. That's my maiden name. I was born here in Africa, and in 1978 I moved to Norway.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and in 1981 I moved to Holland.
1981.
81, yeah. So I've been in Holland since 81.
That's a long time.
Yes.
That's a long
I have
time.
4 sons, and they were all born there. But one son, he was born at the UTH. I was a very young mother. I was 16. He was born at the UTH, so he's living in the Netherlands.
That's the University Teaching Hospital here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. University Teaching Hospital of Lusaka, yeah. But then I took him to Norway with me when he was 8 months old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now he's 46 years old. It's 46 years ago. So I've been 46 in Europe, 46 years, He was a very famous, quite good footballer, not famous, but very good footballer.
Oh,
like
okay.
my grandfather also in Zimbabwe. He was a good footballer. They called him Two Boy.
Two Boy, okay.
Yes, because he could attack many boys in the field.
Yeah.
So he was called Two Boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So all my boys have talent for football, and
football.
I've got a grandson. You would call him a European boy. He's also blonde, but we call him Piri. After my grandfather, Two Boy, Piri Two Boy. So we named him after my grandson. He's also a footballer.
So we may actually see in the Zambian team, we may actually get a Piri from the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So they told me that he should send his videos. He did send a few videos, and he's preparing to come to Zambia
to
play
Zambia
for the national team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surely you should be able to welcome him. I think we have quite a lot of talent dotted around the world, but we just don't get to them and invite them to play for the national team. So maybe Piri will actually come and join us here.
Yeah, he just turned 17, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so maybe just in the Netherlands, let's pick it from there. How has been your stay? Like you've been there for over
45 years.
45 years in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay, so how has it been there?
I've been working from the age of 18. So I've always worked for myself. It's very difficult in the Netherlands to get employed, So I started working for myself. I started first to get involved in music, promoting African music and African food. I'm still promoting African food until today. So in 1981, when I came to Holland, I started cooking African food. And then I met this guy from Gambia, Okodrami, and his wife, Inika. They told me we are going to organize a big festival this year. That was in 81. And we would like you to cook for the artist. Now, which artists were there? It was Lucky Dube.
Wow.
If I may remember them, there was Miriam Makeba.
Yeah, okay.
If I may remember them, Afro Blonde,
Wow.
all these famous
Yeah, big names.
big names. They came and I was cooking for them at the stadium, at our stadium, because I come from a town called Delft.
Oh, Dale.
Yeah, Delft Blue. Maybe you have heard Delft
Yeah,
Blue. Yes, it's full of universities and so. So me, I started cooking for the artists, and the first year it was a success. We had 25,000 people.
And you managed to cook
I
for
managed
everybody.
to cook, yes. I asked some
Wow.
girls, there were bands from Senegal, Gambia,
Yeah.
South Africa, Zimbabwe, and all different kind of Tanzania. So I hired some girls from these countries to help me. So each girl from Senegal, I told them to cook food from Senegal.
Senegalese, yeah.
Yes, from
That-
Gambia, they cooked food from Gambia. So all the, and we had some important ambassadors from Gambia and Senegal. They came.
Okay.
We cooked food for them. So the festival was a big success the first year in '81. And we said, okay, we do it next year again. And we did it next year again. We had all different kind of artists. Okay.
So you ventured into this
Food business
Yeah,
because
food
of
business.
the festivals, yes.
yeah. Okay.
So I started also to cook for all festivals now. I got involved with all African festivals in
Yes.
the Netherlands.
Wow. Okay. You also told me that at some point you also had an opportunity to actually cook for the Zambia national team.
Yes, the Kalusha came to our house with the whole team.
Yeah.
My son brought them, and then I cooked for the national team. Which year was that? In 2000 something,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
They came and Kalusha and all the boys, and we had a good time. Really, I even
okay.
have photographs of them sitting all in the garden. There
Yeah.
was one guy called Mulenga and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I had the chance to meet.
Could that be Jacob Mulenga? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah, at that time.
I don't know. But I cooked for the national team, yes.
Yeah.
And of course, I cooked for a lot of people in my life. I cooked for Kaunda in 1996 when he came to Holland also. Yes, in Amsterdam with the mayor of Amsterdam. In the house of the mayor, I cooked with a few Zambian girls like Romana Hoppers and other Zambian. They helped me.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cooked for Kaunda also. And when SNV became 50 years, I cooked for about 1,100 people. They hired me
huge.
to cook for them.
Yeah, that's
So
huge.
that was, yes, it was huge. But normally on the festival, we cooked for 25,000 people. So
which is even bigger. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so
2 days
you
festival,
you are now an expert in the African cuisines. And,
yes.
Yeah.
From South Africa to North Africa.
To North Africa,
Yes,
yeah. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. But generally, like in the Netherlands, how is like the food business?
It depends. Food business is okay because Netherlands is a mixed culture. There are a lot of foreigners in Holland. So a lot of different kind of people. So food business is not so bad. It depends. They have to know it.
Yeah.
And that's why I started to promote African food because they didn't know it when I was there. I started promoting it, so nobody knew African food.
Yeah.
And because of the festivals, people came to attend African music festivals. They could taste our food.
Yeah.
Now it's-
sample
yes.
everything and wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting to know. But now you are in the process of relocating back to Zambia.
Yes, because I'm going to have my pension next year.
Okay.
But I
So
don't-
she's coming home, guys.
Yes, I'm
so she's coming home, but she's coming home with a very, very big project. Maybe tell us more about this project that you want to start here in the villages in Zambia.
Yeah, I'm kind of a workaholic. Yeah, because you can imagine cooking for 25,000 people the whole weekend.
Yeah.
You are so tired, but then after the weekend, I start again
Yeah,
cooking
you
for
keep-
other people again.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Orders are still coming in.
Yes, so I'm so used to being active.
Yeah.
And next year.
I know you have a son who is 46 years old.
Yes.
I don't know if I should ask you this. How old are you yourself?
Oh, if I'm getting a pension, I should be 67.
67. Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, so you're still working, and this project that you're starting.
Yeah, the project I'm starting has to do with, I was an orphanage,
Yeah.
and my mother passed away when I was very little, and so people that helped me were strangers.
Okay.
And I know that this area, my uncle has been living here for 42 years.
In this
In this
village
area,
here.
yeah, in this village.
And this, to be specific, guys, this is Kanchui village here.
In
Where we
Chongwe,
actually, yeah, in Chongwe.
Kasisi.
That is about 35 kilometers from Lusaka,
From Lusaka
CBD.
City,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So in 89, I came to visit him there where you see the hill.
Ah,
It
over
was,
there. There's
yes,
some hills
yes,
over
by
this
the
side.
water there, yeah, they were located there. And then in 86, I came with some foster parents that helped me, the Norwegian people. They wanted to see my family, and we came
okay.
there.
Okay.
So that was the last time I was in Zambia. And of course, I couldn't come to Zambia for holidays because my job, I work in the weekends. I don't have holidays.
Yeah.
I'm self-employed. When you're self-employed in Holland, it's very difficult. And in my field with African cooking, it's very difficult to find people who can cook for you.
Yeah, because
You know,
people, they have, of course, we have like different tastes, but if you find someone that can cook for you in a certain way, you want to stick with that person. And
Yes.
then when you bring in other people, you also kind of scared that maybe they may mess up the business and things like that.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, now you've actually found an opportunity for you to actually travel and come back here.
Yeah, and come back to meet. My uncle is old and he's very sick. So he's the last left into my family, let's say generation. We come from Chief Mwanjawan to
Petauke,
village
yeah.
Kativa.
Ah,
So none of them wanted to be in that village at all.
okay.
My
okay,
grandfather left Petauke when he was 17.
Oh.
He went to South Africa, to Zimbabwe. Married a South African Zimbabwean woman there.
Okay.
And then he never returned. And in 65, he returned back to Zambia.
Okay.
And then he took us with him.
Ah,
And so that was in 65. And so I don't have much family in Zambia.
Oh.
Only this.
you are scattered.
Yes.
all over
No, I
the
don't have
world.
much family. Actually, we are
Okay.
a very tiny family.
Ah.
I've got only my uncle. My mother was the sister of my uncle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My uncle, they were born 5 of them, and now he's the only one left out of 5.
Ah.
So I came to see him, and also my children do ask me about where I come from.
Yeah.
And I can't tell them I come from South Africa or Zimbabwe or what, because
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah, yeah.
mixed also.
Yeah.
I'm mixed of Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa. We are all mixed people. So,
Okay.
but anyway, I was happy to realize that I have a relative in Zambia where I can go to.
Yeah.
And I always missed Africa, even though I live in Europe. Africa was always my dream to come back.
Yeah. Okay.
But when you come back here and you don't have a job and you are so used to working, it's not good. You die very quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I start drinking.
Ah.
I stopped drinking many years ago, so I have nothing to do. So I thought, hey, also I can help some children like I was helped when I was a girl.
When you're a little one.
Yes,
Okay,
so I will
yes.
help the same girls of my age when I go to Zambia,
Ah.
so that they can have a future.
Yeah,
You see,
definitely.
So this is how I came to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically you want to help because you were helped yourself.
Yes.
When you were a very young girl, you still have that heart of wanting to help, which is very good, very thoughtful of you actually.
Because I was in a very vulnerable position myself.
Yeah.
I had no mother, no father. I had my uncle. He was in Malawi studying as a priest.
As a priest, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So and then I had nobody here. So I was very lucky that I was taken to Norway by
yeah.
some good Samaritan that looked after me and my child. And later, of course, I got married in Holland and I settled there.
Yeah. Okay, so this project, your target is purely orphans.
Not really orphans. Also,
all the vulnerable.
yes, the young girls like now, as you came, you saw one young girl. She's 14. She's got a baby. They are there behind.
I've seen,
A 14-year-old. She has no job. She has no husband. I saw the child was using a kitenge as the diapers.
That's the main. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
just now I saw it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I wanted to make a video, but then I thought, no, I just leave it to later. So, and they are sleeping in the house that I would like you to video that house. They're sleeping, all of them, the girls there, on the floor.
On the floor.
On the floor in a dead house. They don't clean. They don't wash blankets. With babies, and that's not normal.
Yeah, it's not.
So when I saw a video. I think one time I saw your video, and then that motivated me. You made a video of what's that, Chibodia compound?
Yeah, Chibodia. Yes.
Yes, that video motivated me. I was thinking about coming to Zambia, but I was really doubting, you know. But when I saw that Chibodia video, I thought, this guy is doing something useful. I also can do something useful. And you talked also about an employment among the youth. That's the reason why you went to Chibodia, I think. So I thought, now I can do it myself also. Yeah. And maybe I can try to ask for people
to come in and support
this project. Yes. Okay. Because I was supported by Norwegians, so I don't see why other Europeans can't support my project.
Definitely, there should be people out there that are willing to support such kind of cause. There are always people that are willing to help such kind of projects. And if for those that may be watching, this is a big project, and you should actually try and help out such kind of people that are helping others already. You know, looking at, I actually did another video about this village, about the issues of water, where they're actually having a lot of problems when it comes to water. And you were telling me that you've completed another borehole, a solar.
Yes, like for instance, before I go to the solar, today I've invited most of these girls who are going to be part of my project.
Oh, okay, so they'll be coming here.
They'll be coming today. What I've done is, with my own money, I have bought them food. I would like to, that's why I called you to come and interview them. I would like to hear their dreams, their wishes, you know, and with all, maybe I can do something. Of course, I can't save the world, but maybe
with the little that you have, you can still start from there.
Yes, so today I've decided, because they don't have food, they don't have jobs. Since I came here, I noticed that they go look for men in the night. We have here 2 girls. They have one girl of 3 years. She leaves the girl alone. I was quite upset. So that's the girl you saw running around here. That girl walks. The mother is in the bar. The mother is only 19. The mother is in the bar there. You know how far is it? Yes. The girl goes in the middle of the night walking. That girl you saw, she's walking
small little girl,
to look for the mother in the bar. And when I talked to the mother, why are you leaving the girl alone and let the girl follow you? She said, I need money. I need money to eat. If I don't go to the bar to find men,
then she's not going to feed the child and herself.
That is it. So that upsets me quite a lot.
Yeah, that's a very sad situation, actually.
Yeah. Very, very. And that same girl sleeps in the house where I'm going to show you. In a minute. You have to really video that house. I cry even now as I tell you. I can put on pause.
You were telling me about this situation of young ladies that are vulnerable, of course, who go out there to look for men and just to make ends meet.
Yeah. And
you are trying to help them, you know, like give them a bit of skills so that they can actually help themselves instead of depending on these other people. Okay.
Like I employ them, like today I want to show them how to cook, for instance. I open the shop, I build a shop here.
On the roadside?
Yes, on the roadside. And I want to motivate them in that shop to, first of all, I'm motivating one young man, he's called Bright.
Okay.
He wants to start an internet cafe because there isn't any in the village. And he needed a printer, he needed some laptops so that he can start the internet cafe. So that boy is very special boy, and I talked to that boy, can you teach these girls something? If I send you a lot of laptops, can you teach them something? Some of these girls are quite smart. They went to grade 8 and grade 9. and some of them speak quite some good English or so,
Yeah.
so I see them because today I will interview, or you interview a lot of them.
Yeah.
You see the smart ones, you put them in a position where they can maybe work with computers,
Yeah.
because this is the life of these days is
Yeah,
computer.
yeah, yeah.
you know.
This time.
And some the ones which are not smart enough, maybe you can motivate them to other projects
Yeah.
like cooking,
Yeah, yeah.
or sewing clothes, so that they can learn to make clothes and sell them themselves. And some of them I'm exposing them to gardening.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Which is good, actually.
Yes, so we did plant potatoes because
Yeah.
I heard that potatoes scarce in this area. So
Yeah.
I'll be maybe the first one to grow potatoes.
Potatoes,
Yes.
this,
yeah, they
village.
have a lot of sweet potatoes, but
Yeah.
I mean Irish potatoes.
Irish potatoes, that
So
is-
we grew them a few weeks ago, and I want to motivate those girls to be making chips of the
yeah,
potatoes so that they can be making money selling.
Yeah,
I noticed
sure.
also chips sell a lot in Zambia.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So with all these, you also talked about the school, which is on the other side. That's
Yeah.
where all these activities will start from.
Yes, they will start from that school, but also we want to build our own area. I'll show you the area here. I bought land. Yes, I just bought new land. This is
on the
all
other
new.
side.
Yes, I want to build my own. That location I have to pay rent.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
I have to
That's-
pay rent, and I don't wish to pay rent because then the money should go to the girls.
Yeah, instead of.
And so I want to build my own just big building school where they can do the laptops and where they can learn cooking, they can learn some sewing.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's a good idea. And of course, you've already started helping actually the young ones.
Yeah, I got involved with the hospital also. There's a clinic here in the village. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see the doctors and the nurses because they have gone to another function, but next time.
Okay.
Also, they have given me some girls who are patients in that clinic. HIV girls,
Yeah.
yes, they are doing nothing and they don't take their medication, and they rather drink alcohol than medication. So we're putting them in this program whereby we teach them that if you take your medicine, you'll be healthy and strong,
Yeah.
and that HIV doesn't kill.
Yeah.
You only
It's
die
more
when
of
you
a condition now.
but now they don't have food, so and HIV medicine needs you to eat good.
Yeah, definitely.
And you see all of them
You
in
can't
the
drink
camera.
on
Yeah.
on
No.
an empty stomach.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So you
Okay.
see some of them in the video. They are very thin, and that's why I made this food for them, so that just to
Yeah.
to give them something and to tell them the program about medication.
Yeah. So okay, from the school that you're actually going to build and teaching these people a number of skills, I've seen you've also started like a pig.
Yes, I started a pig project
Pig
also.
project. What is that all about? Maybe.
The pig project is that pigs give get a lot of babies.
Oh,
So is that they sell the pigs, and that money they use it as a salary. So they take care of the pigs, and when the pigs, like now we've got piglets. We had 9, now we have 8. So the female piglets they keep them, and the male they sell them.
Yeah, they sell. Yes.
So now I'm motivating these girls that they can raise them until they are 5 months. They can sell them.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that money they can use it as a salary.
Yeah, for themselves.
Yeah, for themselves. But at the same time they're learning
Yeah,
farming.
that's another
pigs.
skill
Yes,
there.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. That was
Wow.
And also the goats.
Ah.
I found one gentleman in the village. He was drinking a lot. When I came, he was really drinking wasted. So I said, would you like to take care of the goats?
Yeah.
He said yes. And so I said, okay, the deal is this. I don't have money to pay you as a salary, but you can work as a volunteer.
Yeah.
But on one condition, these goats, all of them, 5 of them are pregnant. So each goat that gives birth, you have to sell one. And you have to sell one, and you have to keep
The
a
other.
girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one female goat, so that it can have babies, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can keep on. So this is the deal I made with him.
Okay.
He's so happy. He comes early in the morning. He feeds his goats. He comes in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He takes his goats for whatever.
Yeah.
He's so happy. He hardly drinks. He's busy
now
doing.
because he's busy with his farming.
Yes,
Ah,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
proper empowerment.
Yes,
now.
that is.
Okay.
And then there's
Okay.
another lady also, Eliza. She is also an alcoholic. When I came here and people talked in the village, she was terrible. When I came, she was so wasted, total drinking this alcohol called cachaso.
Yeah.
I made
which is
a video how they make it. It's really dangerous alcohol.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is because with cachaso, guys, you don't. The measurements are not like.
No,
Exactly,
I
so
saw the way they
it's-
were making it. It's, they
so
don't
it
even,
can be 70%
Or even
alcohol,
8,
or
whatever.
even 80. So, but people consume that, and that's what she's talking about here.
So
Wow.
I saw them making it, and I was part of, filming.
Yeah.
But she says, "What can we do?
Yeah,
We have no
nothing.
rain, we have no maize, we have nothing, we have no water. So we make cachaso to earn a living."
Yeah, just to earn a living. Yeah.
That was
That's a
the-
very sad situation.
it's a sad
actually, that people
situation.
can get to that extent.
Yes,
just to
that's how
earn-
bad
to
it
make
is.
ends meet. Yeah. It's
so.
very
There are
bad.
26 villages. Most of these 26 villages, there are about 10 or 15 villages are living on cachaso,
Oh, is
selling
it?
cachaso.
That's-
So who are they selling the cachaso to? To the youngsters.
Yeah, to the youngsters, those that go out,
Yeah.
make a bit of money, and then they come there. Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
so that's a sad story.
yeah, that's very
Yeah,
sad
so
actually.
this project
Okay.
is also to try to stop them making the cachaso. Like the water project is very important.
Yeah,
This
in
solar,
village.
because now I had this first solar project started here, and everybody's coming here to admire what I did, because
yeah,
now everybody wants to have water. So I said to the lady,
Yeah.
Berita, give some water to some people. So this village and that village and that
So this is
Three- Kalimansenga. Is it
Kalimansenga, yes,
Yeah,
Kalimansenga village on this
yes.
other side, okay.
Yes, and then this other part, and
Across the Chongwe River.
yes, but
Oh.
now we are talking about just neighboring people
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
So I allowed the lady to give water,
yeah. Okay.
because the water is for free now, solar.
Yeah. There's
So
a
now,
lot of sun. Actually.
yes. So and
Kalimansenga.
Kalimansenga lady, she's also coming today. She also wants a solar,
Ah.
because her village is also selling cachaso to make a living. They can't plant anything,
Yeah,
nothing.
it's
It's dry.
So talking about how dry Zambia is, we are actually experiencing looks like another drought. First, like a few months ago, we were actually saying maybe
The
it's
rain
going to
is
improve.
coming,
We're
yes.
going to have rain and stuff like that. But of course, we had a bit of rain and people planted, but it looks like
Now everything is dying
it's
again. Yeah,
dying.
you
Yeah,
saw
I've
as
seen
you were
a number
walking.
of
Yes.
fields. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if you see the field where I put the solar, it's all green.
Oh, okay. So solar is the way to go. In
Yeah,
this-
solar is the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, just to help the people
Yeah.
out there. We
You
need to
first
have
a borehole,
Yeah, we need to
because the
sanction
old
them.
boreholes are dry. So you need a new borehole where there's a lot of water.
Yeah.
It's no use to use the old borehole.
Yeah.
No. They need to find water on the where there's
Water.
plenty.
Yeah, so you for those that are watching that may be willing to actually give like a helping hand in these villages around this area in Chongwe, I think
It's a serious problem.
we have this serious problem and we need your help. Yeah, actually.
So you are now in transit, actually, from Holland coming back to Zambia. Yeah. What is it that has actually motivated you to come back home? Maybe.
Actually, when you see all these girls here, that's one of the things that I'm here for. You see all these girls have no husbands, they have children, they are young. I was also in this category before I left. So I just want to try if I can help them. Yes, they seem to be very happy when I mentioned about who wants to learn cooking is welcome. I'll teach them
I
cooking.
could see that. Okay,
Yes.
that's
So
good.
That's the school I want to open so that I can teach them how to cook. And some of them wants to be nurses.
Nurses, yes.
And some of them wants to be doctors. So doctors I cannot teach. Nursing I cannot teach, but we can find some organization that want to sponsor the nurses and the doctors.
Definitely.
Yes, but cooking, hygiene,
You are the expert.
I'm the expert.
She's the
yes.
expert.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but also looking at the fact that you are living, I think you've been comfortable in Holland for a long period of time.
Yeah, for 6 years, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can imagine you are coming back to Africa, and then of course here it comes with its own challenges. Like like in Zambia, to be specific, there are quite a lot of things that are happening. We've talked about, of course, the drought that we're experiencing, and of course, like the other challenges that you've actually seen that the girls here are actually experiencing. So there's quite a lot. But you live in Netherlands, where you can actually stay for the rest of your life if you want, and you are leaving that comfort zone and you're coming to this challenging.
Sometimes survival life, I mean, as a kid I grew up surviving.
Yeah.
And so comfort zone is for me nothing.
Ah.
I'm used to a surviving life, so
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be in this bush, this farm, seeing these girls, they're also surviving like I did.
Yes.
So the only challenge that I went through is the crime. Yes,
okay.
wherever you go, you're being robbed or they're cheating you. So that's the only. But the rest, people are still friendly, and I'm very happy, and I feel honored. You saw the way they welcomed me.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy to be here, to be home.
Yeah, to be home.
To be
Okay,
home. Yes.
that's very good.
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen like people are happy.
Yeah.
You've welcomed you, like you've put it. Yes, I've seen that before my own eyes, and now you are feeding them, of course, with some of
my cuisines.
Yes, which is interesting.
My
Okay.
exotic rice and exotic chicken. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've already talked about the various projects that you want to start here, but the main one that is to do with
To motivate the
catering
girls.
the girls.
Yes,
Yes. So you intend also to teach them maybe in terms of catering. Of course, you've talked about that one,
Yes.
but also tailoring. I think
Yes.
them sewing clothes and stuff like that.
Gardening, like
Gardening
agriculture,
as well.
growing their own veggies or their own crops.
And you know what I've noticed in this area, actually in Lusaka, in Lusaka, in the CBD and these other surrounding areas, like vegetables, they sell. You know, they move fast. You know,
Yes.
so if we can have like a lot of ladies that are doing gardening in this area, then they have a market that is readily available on this other side.
Yes.
So the only thing that they are lacking is the water. Yeah, the water situation
That's
is
why
still.
we are focused on some donation that they can donate some solar system here.
Yeah.
And of course, there was one thing that I'd forgotten in this project is to help handicapped children. There are a lot of handicapped children here. They are nowhere. So I made the chancellor's wife. She's the one who's taking care of them. So I would like some help, if possible, to these kids.
Yeah, because
They can't even walk.
yeah, like in Africa, guys, if you have a disabled child, they don't come out. Like mostly they are hidden away from the
they
public.
hide them in the houses.
So here, in front of me, we've got like lots of children that have come here for this gathering, but we can't see anyone that is disabled. But it doesn't mean that they don't exist. They're just home. Because of this so-called, they'll be stigmatizing against you. So that's the main issue, and I'm happy that you've actually brought it out, because if you are, that's so thoughtful of you, to look at it in that angle, like trying to help them and stuff like that, which is amazing.
Yeah, I met the chancellor's wife. She's there actually.
Oh yes.
Come and explain to us.
Okay.
She can come and explain to us what she
about
does
this.
with. So I want to join up with handicapped children. You can talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, we've been joined here by the councillor's wife, and she's been doing an amazing work taking care of children that are handicapped. That's fine.
Nimanganira abaana bolemala osiyanasiyana bamene sibamveera bamene sibakamba bamene sibayenda nimabatenga ku nyumba abatenga nibapunzisako kamba kizungu mukuposhera nakuti muntu akabwera siyene wako ndaka ku manyumba kwa bamankala bamababisa iwenda uko so manje bankala naija kunkala rafu bakaona muntu bafuna kuziwa kuti uyu amene sali handicapped ali bwanji ali special bwanji kuchilaini
vankhala aggressive
na kuchechi konse sivabatenga so vakabwa kunyumba nichitatu ma memory verse mwamene vaposhera muntu mwamene angadyere like kuli winango Elina adyera na kwanja na kuendera ku left kulemba alembera na kuendera ku right manja sakwanisa then kuli winango Gift Eve alembera kukama so manje ukampeleka mklasi wanzake wazamuseka so kunyumba at least akwanisa kulemba zinake na kukamwa na hivyo jalembera kukwendoni na mpunza na kusuka mbale ayizinga mendo asukuluza so cha beta packing yeah then ina basikana bamene bakuti yapeze kaba kumwamoba nima wapunza kutunga madoma tiajaka huku mwalembapo Zambia happy birthday yeah na kupachinga ma slippers taenda kusoweto tagula jama uloyama 5 kwacha taikako katengi tapeleka pa shopping mall tagulisa 50 kwacha
project. So guys, she's just explaining to me that she takes care of handicapped children and children with basically children with special needs, if I may put it that way. So like those that are not able to ride using their hands because maybe they are paralyzed or something like that. So she's been doing a tremendous job. Maybe
ningafunisise monga va physiotherapy mama dressing na mo tandizira kuva stretching abajavana yapo gona ngati vakwera kunyumba vafunika a motherland kuli be mastairs kungalecha be floor ya tukadoli toseveresa ya
toys
yes venango na mngu wheelchair kuti munyamulireko kambiri ni mavapapa kuvabweza kumanyumba so kuzafunika olo wheelchair then mukutunga machine nini na imozi yakudala so sewing machine ingafunika
so that's what you're asking from Mama Tandy Foundation.
Yes sewing machine nangu at least koenzera
ngati babwera waja ma physiotherapist for 1 year because omtandizani also kumpunzisani even more things so we also looking for volunteers who can come and assist her assist us in what she just mentioned. It's really needed. I saw those kids and I'll be visiting them soon. Maybe we can visit them together. Yes.
It's already, she's doing a great job I think,
by herself. It's
by
heavy.
herself, using her
and she's
own
got
resources.
9 children herself of her own. Yes.
Okay. So you can see where she's coming from. But she's still able to help others, which I find fantastic. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go, Mama.
Let's go, man.
Okay.
Thank you.